About a couple of days later had passed since Night Raid lost half of their team. It was only down to Tatsumi, Leone, Akame, and Najida. And of course, Wave and Kurome. It was down to them. Super Final Wars was not that pleased. Not one bit. Super Final Wars' team were basically the same. They weren't really happy at all. The fact that half of Night Raid was basically killed. Through the past few days, Sir Firewars has been planning their next attack against against the Empire. So that way Esdeath and female Godzilla can pay for what they've done. Sir Farwas was sitting down. He was thinking of many ways. Najida's armor was managed to basically reunite themselves and preparing for war, but they won't attack until Najida arrives, along with Sir Farwas and the Earth Defenders. It wasn't until until Dagon arrived. Hey, nephew. Oh, hey, uncle. What you thinking? Thinking of how we're gonna do this thing. I mean, look at Night Raid. They're basically down to basically just Tatsume, Leone, Akame, Kurome, and Wave. Well, there is a way how you can bring the others back. There is? How? It's simple. Convince female Godzilla to basically bring back your friends. Well, the rest of Night Raid, then boom. Everything will be solved. How can I convince her to bring them back? Simple. If you win before you kill her, or tell her to bring back Hank Bullet, Levitt, Susanoo, Chelsea, Shell, and mine. Convince female Godzilla to bring them back, and if she agrees to your terms of the battlefield, then she will bring them back. But then again, I had to agree to whatever her terms are. Yeah, sadly. Wait, Uncle, I didn't know Godzillas had the ability to bring back the dead. Certain Godzillas have that ability. Your aunt is one of them. And what about my father? Was he one of them? Was one of them. Alright then. But still, I still need to come up with a battle strategy, or a way on how we're gonna do this thing. Leone suggests that we just attack them head on. don't think so. There has to be another way on how we're gonna do this thing. Well, you can agree to Leone. I can. But allow Najida and King Ghidorah 3 to do all the charging in. And you, Akame, Tatsume, and Leone can go in and assassinate the Empire, or the Emperor. Are you sure that's a good idea, Uncle? Of course, I will lead the attack with Najida. Okay then. And I guess this is going to be it. The final battle. But wait, what about... Oh, Kurome's not feeling too well. She's sick somehow. She got sick. So, one of the Mothras is coming to make sure she feels better. What about Wave? He said he got convinced by Kurome because Kurome doesn't want to lose her big sister. I don't blame her. So, what are we waiting for? Let's do this thing. Najida, Leone, Tatsume, Akame, and Super Final Wars' team got gathered around when Super Final Wars called the meeting. Okay guys, I have officially decided on our new battle strategy. We're gonna go with Leone's plan. Seriously? We're gonna attack them head on? Not exactly. Tatsumi, you, me, and Akame. You, me, Akame, and Leone, we are gonna be attacking. We're gonna be assassinating the Emperor. Oh, I'm starting to like this idea. Everyone else, you assist Najida on holding off everyone else. Is that too much of a task for you to handle, or no? Nope, we are completely fine. But let me get one thing clear. No one attacks female Godzilla. No one. If you see her, let me know. Because I want to pay her a visit. I want to get something that belongs to me back. Alright then. Let's get this thing over with. I highly doubt that... I suspect that most of female Godzilla's army might still be alive after this whole thing is over, along with Esdeath's army. So I don't think Night Raid will be officially over yet. So it looks like we'll still do some assassins stuff. Let's just get this thing over with. Alright. They arrive at the Empire. King Ghidorah 3 and the others, along with Najida and her army, were holding off Esdeath's army. Once before long, until Super Final Wars, Tatsume, Leone, and Tatsume and Akame got inside of the Empire. So that way they can assassinate the Emperor. But on the way in was not too easy as they originally thought. Leone decided to hold off the others in the meantime, giving Tatsume, Akame, and Super Final Wars the opening that they need. With the Emperor, her and her royal advisor got word that they were under attack. But female Godzilla was nowhere to be in sight. Eventually, Akame, Super Final Wars, Tatsumi, and Tatsumi arrived in. And to break up a little conversation between the Emperor and her royal advisor. Super Final Wars and Akame almost made an attempt to finish the Emperor and her royal advisor off. But unfortunately, when Tatsumi tried to reason with the Emperor to convince her to stop this madness, Sir Flowers was clearly enraged about this. Seriously, dude? You're gonna convince her at a time like this to stop? Sometimes you drive me to almost rip your disgusting head off. But Sir Flowers knows deep down, reasoning with the Emperor doesn't seem to hurt that bad. But it didn't unfortunately work as planned for Tatsumi. Unfortunately, the Emperor summoned the ultimate Imperial arms. It was basically like a giant mech, basically. So big, in fact, that it almost rivals in size with Godzilla Earth. Now, how in the world am I going to take that thing down? Everyone watched in horror and in shocked. Super Burning Godzilla? Yeah, Super Godzilla Earth? We're gonna need a bigger Godzilla. You think? Instantly, the Emperor summoned a red beam to destroy half of the city. In the process, basically creating a nuke-sized explosion. Basically, there was no way Sir Francis was gonna take this thing down. Even if he wanted to, there was no way he could practically do damage, unless he could find a weak spot somewhere. But it was a good thing he wasn't alone facing the Emperor and her ultimate Imperial arms. Tatsumi was assisting him. Did your plan work out for you, Tatsumi? No, not really. Can your atomic breath do damage? Are you kidding me? Look at the size of that thing. Do I look like I'm Godzilla Earth to you? No, I'm not. If he was here, he would gladly take that thing on. Looks like we're gonna have to figure this out on our own, huh? Yes, we do.